Taking in for the Nationals.
Is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the... One out, runner at second, and now it's Luis Garcia. He's trying for third. Nice grab. Throws from. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
That one is absolutely belted.
Dig hard.
Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. He had a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Now a step off to third. He hits the dirt and he's safe. I don't believe it. The Jet stole home. Bryce Harper to the plate.
The first baseman, number 3.
The 1-2. And a base hit right there. Throw into third. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Man at first, one away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's well struck. That one carrying, and it one-hops the wall. Wood around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Man at second with one away. C.J. Abrams digging in for the net. Runner takes off for third. This one in the air right field. Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Luis Garcia. Now a step off to third. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. 3 for 3, and he's come up with 3 doubles. Rosa wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Wood, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. The tag out. For C.J. Abrams now. Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third.
Get dirty.
Boom. Throws on to first. And that is the inning. Nationals leave one, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. And now the center fielder, Alberto Rosa.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
In the air, right field, Marsh on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Man at second here with 2 away. Now at the plate, Alberto Rosa. Ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
This guy's anticipating.
Rosa was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Knocked in 3 runs for them.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Alberto Rosa comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Wood around third. He scores and they have the lead. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Keibert Ruiz. He's trying for third in the dirt, blocked. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making.
Sanchez checks the runner. He hits the dirt, and he is safe. He stole home. I don't believe it. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. The 2-2 on the way. Hit hard, base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in. And he's out easily.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Ripped to right. And there's 2 down. Ready now for the 5th inning. Up now for Washington, Alberto Rosa. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared him.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runner on the go. This one kicks away from Real Muto. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Move to second. Rosa dives back in safely. Runner on the go again. On the ground. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first in time. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Safe at the plate, and the misplay comes back to bite them. Back even, it's 3-3. Go ahead run on base. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. In the air to make the catch. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Wow, that was clutch. Huge situation and an incredibly tough play. I thought it was going to drop for sure, but he makes what might be the play of the game. That was absolutely amazing.
Rosa starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, you smoked that thing.
Clearly seeing the ball
Good
very
job.
well in this one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited.
Quick toss to first. Rosa dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. On a line out towards center. And a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Now the number 2 hitter, Alberto Rosa.
Alberto Rosa.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. The 0-1. And that's the third out. So one left for Washington. Rosa had a sensational showing in the win. 3 hits in the ball game.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
So 2 down. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. So now here comes Schwartz to the plate. Now putting up some big home run numbers. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hit, attaboy.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on the move. Ball misses. Safe at second with a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to make...
Runner goes again in the dirt. Throws short, hops him at third, and gets down the line. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And it hits the top of the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Rowe comes into third, and he's got himself a triple.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's the third baseman, Brady House. The Nationals with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one in the air right field. Base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3. So digging in, Justin Crawford. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Rosa leading things off and takes a strike. That smash towards center. And there's one down.
Man, that's so frustrating.
Rosa, certainly not the reason they lost this game.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Alberto Rosa with a... And now up for Washington, Alberto Rosa. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The 1-2. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one to first. Harper goes to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. This is Bryson Stott.
The second baseman, Bryson.
That's out to center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, the tag, and they cut him down going for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Runner at second here, one gone. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Top of the third, no score.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base.
Well struck left field. And it's off the wall. Here comes Wood around third. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. One down. Here's Dylan Moore.
Third baseman,
Here's a 1-2. This one smoked, could be trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw, not in time. He's safe.
leading off the Nationals, the center fielder, number 7, Alberto Rosa.
Liner caught at second. One pitch and one out. Rosa stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a two-out ribby.
Go to dig.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. Run comes in from second, and now they trail by one. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Here's C.J. Abrams now. And here's a 3-2. Now a slow roller to second. Stop. Tosses to first, and they're happy to just get off the field. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. Line drive. Trout on his horse. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Around second is Wood. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full.
Rosa really stood out in this win. Alberto Rosa comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. Digging in, big-time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Swings through that one. Rosa recently taking home Player of the Month honors. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. The relay, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 away now. So back to the top of the Reds lineup, and next is the designated hitter, TJ Friedl. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit.
Up next for the Nationals.
Rosa turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Rosa.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Runner on the move in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man at second. Runner goes again. Stewart dives and makes the tag. Great effort for the second out. Handles, throws to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Will Benson. That's out to center field. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Alberto Rosa.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the. Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte. Here's a 2-2. Lined into left center, base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Hooked around that pitch on the out.
Rosa managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
So 2 down, stepping in, Reese Hines. 0-1. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Liner, base hit.
Find the ball.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. it just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here goes the runner. Throws to first in time. And now it's Luis Garcia. Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt, blocked. And he steals third without a throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Lined into right. And that is that. Sal Stewart now at the plate. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. To third. Tags the runner, and it's a double play.
Boog, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Back here in Nationals Park, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, these Nationals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. Man at first. Here's C.J. Abrams now. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Now one out to right. Hines under it. Brings it in. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia.
Back.
Quick move to first. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. First offering. Runner goes in the air to left center. And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Double steal.
Dig on, dig on.
And that's ripped for a base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's 6-2. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. The 0-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. All muscle to center field, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Rosa in the box again, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In the air to left center. And that'll do it. So a man at first. Next for Cincinnati, J.J. Bleday. That's a laser base hit. The throw to third. And he's out easily. Rosa steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 10-4. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Up now for Washington, Alberto.
Down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball.
Runner takes off for third. He boots it. Rosa around third, but they get the out at first, and that'll. Rosa was a real bright spot despite the loss. 4 hits and a pair of runs batted in.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Alberto Rosa comes into this one fresh off of 1 down. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. The 1-2. In the air to left center. Rosa should have this one. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 2. The center fielder, Alberto Rosa.
Alberto Rosa, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second. Runner takes off. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. The run comes across and the Nats score first. It's 1-0. Second inning set to go. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Will Benson. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Rosa going back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow, what a play.
Rob's a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
So up next, Noelvi Marte in the air left side. Wood gets under it. And there's one away. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A solo shot. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alberto Rosa. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
That's to third. Throw to first in time. Rosa really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Well, Boot, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Alberto Rosa, ready to go. When his team needs a big swing, he's delivered, leading all. Steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
There's a strike. Rosa went deep in his most recent game. Up the middle. What a stop. Glove flip to second. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Rosa recently taking home Player of the Month honors. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And the Nationals gone in. Steps in, 2 outs, no one on, but he's stepping in with a purpose.
Trying to make this pitcher sweat a little, Boog. You've got to break up the rhythm. Even a long at bat would be a win here.
Fastball for a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tie it up. It's 2-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Man at first, Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
So 2 down. Swanson digs in. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Leaping, and he brought it back. What a play.
A lot of room in the center field area, and that's why he knows he's got a chance to run it down and make a great play. Leaps at the fence. Excellent job. Robs the home run to end the inning.
Rosa was a big contributor for them in the win. Cracked a pair of home now.
Rosa.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The 2-2. Runner takes off. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
So up next, Joey Weimer. Two on, 1 out. And he hits a ground ball right side over to Swanson. He turns it. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0.
Up next for the Nationals.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Rosa, 22 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Fastball for a strike. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, no score. Start of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. In the air, left field. Wood has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Back here in Nationals Park, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That's out to center field. Dives, but it's off his glove. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have this one, and there's one down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, CJ.
Rosa added one more to that hitting streak.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
And now up for Washington, Alberto Rosa.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And that's going to get into the corner. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second with one away.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
One out, runner at second. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Man at second. Runner breaks for third. And that's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about.
Steele checks the runner. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Number 7, Alberto Rosa.
On a line. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the left fielder. And that one is lifted in the air. Wood gets under it. 2 away. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one hammered into the corner, but foul. Rosa turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Rosa stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
Throws to first, and that is that. 1 down, and now it's Miguel Amaya. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Loud contact leads to the.
And up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Beater is just 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Rosa managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Alberto Rosa, such an runner in scoring position, no outs. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Could be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock. And they tag him out. Here's Juan Soto. On a line. And that should be extra bases. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score and they've tied it.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field. Bottom 4, Luis Robert Jr. Up now for the Mets. That's out to center field. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
Number 4,
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. Line drive to short and caught. One pitch and one out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Back here in Queens, we go to the 9th. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. 1 strike away. To third, Bichette. Jump throw. Ball game. Rosa was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. Makes the catch for the out. And now it's Juan Soto. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Man at second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run homer, and the Nats have the lead. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That one hammered center field. That's back. Leaping, and it's gone.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. Now around second, going for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for three. So two down. Now the number 2 hitter, Alberto Rosa.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
On the ground, Lindor. Over to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of. Luis Robert now. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Rosa starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. This one popped up. Polanco has a beat on it. And there's one away. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday. Rosa really stood out in this win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Alberto Rosa, fresh off. One down. And now up for Washington, Alberto Rosa. Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
First offering. Runner goes. That one in the dirt and gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner on the go again.
Go hard.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Tries to get back and see.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating.
Now check at third. So runner at second, 2 down. Jorge Polanco the next to hit. Man on second, 2 down. Base knock center field. Here comes the throw. Coming around third is Soto. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Rosa working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Rosa wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto settles underneath it. Out number 2. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 2 down, nobody on. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. A 2-run shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they boost their lead. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay safe. And that's his 3rd hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner takes off. Right side. Slides for the stop. Onto the pitcher. And they get the out. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 8-1.
The first baseman warming Bernabeu.
Man at first. Up now for Washington, Alberto Rosa.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Rosa